Graham here, and as it transpires, I'm stuck in one night, I have nothing to do, and I was looking through the movie collection, and just for some reason, I couldn't find anything to watch. I'm sure you've probably been there yourselves. You have like Netflix, Amazon Prime, I've got Shudder as well. I have a collection of a few thousand movies, and you kind of stand there looking at them going, nah, no, not tonight, maybe some other time. It seems to be a recurrent theme with me. I've had a long day at work. I'm kind of tired. I just want to sit back, watch something that I've seen before, and check it out, and kind of revel in that comfortability that you have with watching something a second time. And I thought, I'll whip out the camera. It'll give me somebody to talk to, although you may not be talking back. But I thought I'd look at a movie that I haven't seen for about a year. I picked up on Blu-ray. That movie is It, and it's one that I've been wanting to rewatch for a while because when I went to the cinema to see it, I had a horrible experience. It was a movie that I was super excited about actually going to see, and it was just a bad experience in the cinema. There was a technical fault, the fault being that some of the cinema lighting wouldn't turn off. So we had a theatre that wasn't completely in darkness, which kind of robbed the movie of some its effect. It's strange sitting in a theatre when you have this movie playing and the lights just don't completely dim. You can see all the seats and all the other patrons just sitting there, and I feel as if it kind of robbed the movie a little bit. But I'm going to try something new this time. I'm going to throw on It. I am going to maybe watch it all. I might come back and talk to you guys about things that I really like while it's in my head, while it's fresh. And I don't mind doing that with a movie that I've seen already. A first time watch, I don't think it's something you could really do. But this is something new for the channel. It's something that I'd like to know whether you liked it or not. You can let me know in the comment box below. And the movie is It, and let's get it started. I didn't expect to be back so soon. I am 10 minutes into It. And that opening, man, there's a reason it just captured the zeitgeist, why it was everywhere, why it was so iconic. Just the demise of Georgie at the start of this really does just kick the movie off, lets you know exactly what you're getting. The whole rain-soaked streets, the relationship between Georgie and Billy, and the kind of brotherly love that they have, going out to play, losing a toy, and then Pennywise makes his appearance straight away. And I love this performance of Pennywise. It's fantastic. Just the whole salivating, you can literally see it running from his mouth, his meal he's about to have, and the way he draws this boy in, and just the moment he just completely forgets about his act and just loses himself in the boy, going, can't wait to eat him. It's a terrific scene, and it's so horrific what happens to Georgie as well. That the arm getting bitten off, the blood, the young boy being so brutally murdered straight away at the start of the movie lets you know that it's not going to pull any punches whatsoever. It's a horrible tale with terrible things happening to kids, and nobody's safe, not even the nice little boy Georgie at the start. It's a great opening. I just can't wait to get into more of this. So I am now an hour and 8 minutes into the movie, absolutely loving it. I'm a big fan of horror movies. I really do love them, and very rarely do they hit the heights that they could do, and I think that's a lot to do with the character work. And I think one of the things that's making it so tremendous, so successful, is its character work. It really does just focus on these characters. You have the Losers Club. You have this group of people that are interesting, fun, and feel like three-dimensional. They do come across a little bit like archetypes, but that's fine because they're all individuals. They're all fun people to spend time with, and you know exactly who everybody is. And the social dynamics, the jokey one, you've got the one that's the mama's boy, you've got the one that's a little bit overweight and loves a girl, the stuttering guy. You've got all these facets, they're all kind of like on the surface level, but there's more below. You get to see more of the characters, you get to see them interacting. We've had moments with Pennywise, terrifying them all, and those are fun moments as he does these really richly set up horror sequences. They're very atmospheric, they're all angled, they're all obscure moments that are focusing on the kids' fears. And where we are in the movie, we've just had the bloody bathroom that the kids have all helped tidy up. We've now got Mike as the last member of the Losers Club. You have this terrific bully in the form of Bowers who, let's face it, he's a step above most bullies. He's willing to take it to the next level of severe physical harm out of some sort of misguided rage. We have Beverly, who's the sort of like focal point of the group so far, as she's the one that everybody seems to be attracted to because it's the only girl they have kind of contact with. And it's just so much fun. And it's the moments without the clown. It's the moments when it's just them being kids, doing the kids' things, that is some of the most fun moments in the movie. They're terrifically fun. I'm having so much entertainment just watching these kids hang out, whether it be like swimming in the reservoir or just whatever they're doing. It looks fun. It looks genuinely the kind of thing that kids just do. And it's really drawn me into the characters yet again. And then you have these punctuated scenes of Pennywise just being terrifying constantly. It's great. It's terrifically entertaining. It's got some really fun moments. It's got some really rich characters. And it's easier to see, again, watching it now, why it did so well. Because there's some real care taken in the filmmaking. Some real effort taken in layering up the characters, adding small moments, like the whole facet of the new kids in the blocks, just one of these fun moments that keeps coming back to haunt Ben again and again. It's just terrifically fun, and I'm really enjoying it. Pennywise is great, but I'm enjoying just seeing the kids be the kids. It's one of the best aspects of it. So I'm going to go back and watch the second half of this movie, and I'll probably see you at the end to discuss anything that jumps out at me. I wasn't expecting to be back until the end of the movie, but I've just seen the moment in the house again, and what a terrific sequence that is. We have this, well, to the lead up to it, we've got the garage scene with the slides that are starting to flicker to reveal Pennywise, which is incredibly creepy and just has that icky feel to it. But instead of the kids going to the house where they feel that it is, and they're correct when they are completely unprepared to deal with this thing, and it messes with them. It has pictures of one of the kids being missing. It taunts the other ones with their fears. It deliberately heightens the fear of them, it separates them, and then starts to attack. But the kids come together. They defeat it. They chase it away. This demonic, monstrous presence is scared away by the teamwork of the kids. It's a lovely scene of them together and having that kind of strength that's going to help them ultimately defeat this thing. Possibly, maybe. But again, it's finished off with a moment of levity, of humour. We have the kid with the broken arm, and just the idea of kids just we're just going to snap it back in place. 3, 2, screams. And then his mum's there for him to take him away, to make sure he's okay. And she's really mean to Beverly as well. Just the kind of horrible adult that just just shake. Just a terrible person. And again, it's all about the kids. It's all about seeing them interact. It's all about seeing them having the kind of relationship that you wish you could have with other kids at that age, that kind of the way you just galvanise over like the silliest of things, become almost family-like. Great sequence, great scares, great presence by Pennywise as well. Terrific. Now, I should be back at the end of this movie now. I really need to go on with it. Shh, go away. You should never underestimate the power of a good support group, even if it's your peers, your friends, whatever. It helps you defeat your demons metaphorically and physically, as we see in It. A true story of just childhood innocence kind of lost as these kids become adults dealing with things that they shouldn't really have to deal with. It is still pretty fantastic. You know, the real movies, once the hype has kind of died down and you get to reassess a movie, sitting looking at it again, and you know what, it's really well put together. It's terrifically entertaining, it's scary, it's thoughtful, it has interesting characters who are dealing with problems other just than the supernatural entity that they come across in the form of Pennywise, which is terrific. And he really does steal all the scenes that he's in. And it's understandable because it's such a powerful image, but the movie's really more than just this spooky clown that comes and haunts these kids by using their fears against themselves, and it's more about a group of people displaced by a town, by the domineering forces round about them, and kind of galvanising together by finding this group, these people who are similar to themselves, finding this, like I said, support network. I loved it a second time round. In fact, I noticed more intricacies this time round, like even small things at the start, from where Bill is being called Billy, then the tragedy happens to Georgie and he becomes Bill, as everybody else speaks to him. He's kind of lost that childlike name of Billy and kind of moving on with his life. The sort of nastiness of some of the adults in the movie, the way they kind of represent everything that's kind of wrong, the build up of all the missing kids in the town, where it's everywhere in the background, the missing posters, the radio, TV sounds that echo over certain scenes. You're just picking up all these little things. It's meticulously put together. It's remarkably well thought out and set up, and if there's anything about the movie that's possibly a down point, it's the threat of the second movie. It's exciting, terrifying at the same time, because I really do find myself attached to these kids in this time, in this place, dealing with what they've had to deal with. And the thought of them growing up and becoming adults, becoming more complex or more distressed and just dissipated from the pure characters they are, before adult life takes hold and kind of shakes that childlike wonder away from them. I don't know if I'm going to like attune myself to those kind of characters as much as I did with the kids. I guess we'll find out soon enough. It, for me, fantastic rewatch. Something that I'm looking forward to going back to again at another point, and really is a wonderful horror movie, but coming of age movie as well. Yeah, really enjoyed it. So what I want to ask you guys out there, if you watch this, if you stayed and actually listened to me ramble all the way through a movie, pausing it to come and talk to you guys, is, do you like this kind of video? Is this something that you would like to see more of as I go back and just kind of study a movie a little bit more? If this is something that you're interested in, let me know in the comment box below that you like this video. Hit it with a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and maybe even hit me with a suggestion of another movie that I could go back to and rewatch, revisit, reanalyse yet again. And thanks for watching, really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.